everybody, and welcome back to another, well, LEGO review on the Mr. Brickday channel. Now today we're going to be doing a review on the Miles Morales versus Spot, Spider-Man versus Spot Bodega playset. Now the main reason why I'm doing this review is because, first of all, I just recently got this set and I'm really happy and cannot wait to review it with you, show off the details and stuff like that. But also because there's obviously a lot of new Spider-Man sets coming out in August, and I think a lot of them are going to be compatible with this set, which I'll explain a little bit about, and I'll also talk a bit more about other things and different bits and bobs like that. But yeah, at the moment I've got the stuff set up. I've got Jefferson and in his car, and I've got the rest of the minifigs here. But of course, as usual, we are going to of course start off with the minifigs. Pardon me, sorry. So let me move all these guys out of the way, get him out of his police car, and I'll be right back with starting off with the minifigs as usual. As usual, of course, we start off with the minifigs, but I'm going to go through the minifigs with the one that I know from least favourite to most favourite minifigs right here. So we're going to start off, first of all, with Miles' dad, Jefferson Davis. Now, I'm not going to lie, I will say he is actually a really, really nice minifig. I love his face print with the glasses. I think that is a unique face print to him, which is really awesome. Uniform's cool. Everything about him is really cool. And I also didn't think we were going to get him as a minifig. So the fact that we have got him as a minifig is really, really awesome as well. So yeah, definitely a win for him. Next we have Gwen, Ghost Spider. Spider-Gwen, as most people knew her as. She's known as Ghost Spider in this day age. I like this minifig. I love the fact it's a new torso print and the pink hands and stuff. It's very similar to a lot of the other like Ghost Spider / Spider-Gwens that we get in LEGO sets nowadays, because you know, they just kind of change the hands and stuff. But as you guys know, there is a CMF Spider-Man minifig, like Spider Into the Spider-Verse minifig collection that's coming out, and from the leaked photos, which of course I will not show on screen because, you know, I'll do a proper talk about them when they actually come out on the official LEGO website or when they're officially announced by LEGO. But she has got so much more printing and like the leg printing, and like she actually comes in this set with a removable head, with a changeable head, which, to be honest with you, this head I'm pretty sure is literally just the one from the Daily Bugle. So it's still kind of cool, you know, to have the interchangeable head, and also has the more angry face print on the back as well, which is really, really cool. I love it. But yeah, it's nice to have a changeable head, but it would be really cool to get like a unique hairpiece for her. She just has the normal sort of hairpiece, but it's a small little thing I've got with that minifig. Another one we're getting in the CMS series with more printing, but also this one is like, I think, if it wasn't for the Spot, this would be my favourite from this playset. He is absolutely awesome. I love the printing on his torso. You know, it's actually quite movie accurate with the bleeding armpits as well from the movie. And as you can see, there's also a nice little subtle dotting sort of print on his mask there, and the same on the back. Back printing is awesome too. Really, really like this Miles. It's good to get a new Miles minifig like in his actual suit that isn't the one with the hood on. And then of course you can have his interchangeable head with this hairpiece. Is absolutely awesome, by the way. I absolutely love this hairpiece so much. And then of course you get the hey face from him as well, which is really, really nice. Nice little interchangeable head face. I'm really happy with whoever decided to do this for Miles. I am genuinely very, very happy that they incorporated that face. Now, my favourite minifig out of the lot of them, and also I think it is also because like I'm really happy to get another Spider-Man villain that isn't like your basic Doc Ock or Green Goblin or anything like that, is the Spot. I think he is, no pun intended, spot on, genuinely. Like, maybe a little bit of arm printing could have been done for him, but genuinely other than that, it's awesome. His little belly going onto his legs piece. Absolutely awesome minifig. My favourite minifig. And yeah, definitely a good one to add to the Spider-Man villain collection. Okay, now that the minifigs are out the way, and the build of course, we're going to get into the side build, because I would say smallest build, but I think this actually, lengthwise, is about the same size, not height-wise, so technically the smaller build, but this is the side build. This police cruiser, the PDNY, the Police Department of New York, sign on here is actually a sticker, but it's a really nice sticker. It's really, really good. Really nice design for this car. I think it's really slick, and there's actually not a lot of studs on show either. It's quite, apart from like that one up there and stuff, but it's like, it's actually quite nice the way they've done it. There's not really, like I said, any studs actually on show at the top, which is nice. And of course you pop the lid off, and there is space for 2 minifigs. Like you can, oh hang on, just fix his hands there. You can fit Jefferson in there, and you know, Bob can also fit Miles into. There we go. So you actually can fit them, like fit 2 minifigs in there, but you know, you kind of just, you most likely are just going to have Jefferson in there because that Miles is in his Spider-Man suit, and of course, as you know, Miles' dad does not know, unless Miles' dad was taking Spider-Man for a trip. He doesn't know that he is Spider-Man. So there's a lot of really awesome building techniques as well. You can kind of see along here the way it's kind of like side built and stuff, like the pieces and stuff. Like it's just a really nice build, and it was enjoyable. I don't know particularly why there's these gaps on, it's not on that side, but it's on this side. There's a weird like little gap bit between there. I don't think your car will have that. I think I maybe just placed it awkwardly, but yeah, it's, like I say, it's really, really nice car build, and I'm very much a fan of this car build. Nice wing mirrors and stuff too, the lights on top in this aerial. Yeah, really, really awesome. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the actual build here. I will actually show you the accessories first, just to show off. We'll take that piece off because I want to kind of show it off properly, but the accessories that they come with is, you come with this nice little rubber piece again, where you can, like, you know, you can clip the villain in. Oh, I'll see if I can try and clip him in properly here. There we go. So you can kind of like clip him in like that, so he's trapped. It's quite a nice little, nice little piece. It's a very rubbery piece, very stretchy, a very soft piece, so that's awesome. They also come with these 2 little, hang on, let me just zoom in. 2 little clip pieces for Miles and Gwen. You know, I'll just, so you can like, it's one of those ones where you can kind of just like take your minifig, plop it on like that, and you can like stick this bit on if you want and have her like webbing up to grab. You can also obviously use the web piece, which I will very carefully, I can't take it off right now, I'm trying to, hang on, look, just, there's a little, I've got these other, comes with a couple of these little extra pieces too, which I'll talk about with this web piece in a minute, but you can attach this web piece to it as well. You know, have it like, I don't know, have it, I don't know what you would do with that actually, it looks a bit bizarre, but yeah, it comes with these 2 of these pieces right here for Gwen and Miles to use. And then you also come with the normal rubbery, like sort of plasticky, rather than the old rope ones. But the thing that I love about this is they've added more of these pieces, so you can actually like attach it onto studs. And that's something you can take this one off if you want and have it swing in, or attach that one up there as well, and just maybe have like, I don't know, maybe have like them like, you know, hanging like that. I don't know, there's different things you can do with this now, which is really cool. And this web piece has always upset me, but now that they've given you these pieces, focus, there we go, it really does, you know, add and make it a bit more usable. But anyway, we're going to now get into the main event, which is this set right here. Now, this set is absolutely awesome to me. I don't really, like, I'm not a big person that talks about pricing and stuff. This does price for £50, or $45.99, I think, or at least that's how much I got it for. I don't have a big problem with them. I don't. The thing is with pricings is, to be honest with you, this is actually very close to being accurate with the piece count and the amount of money it costs, because there is a lot of pieces in this. But I'm going to discuss details, not money, because I don't care about the money side. I'm gonna spend money on Lego regardless. Do you know what I mean? So, but let's start off here. First of all, I really enjoy the texturing. It also doesn't actually look too ugly down this side, even though you've got these for the shelves. It actually doesn't look too ugly going all the way down, which is nice. You have got this little peg bit that comes at the wall. It just goes in through a stud hole. You shove it in, and that's obviously what you attach this piece onto. I'm going to keep it off so you can kind of get a scope of the place, because I will display this like this. I won't have the web piece on there. So, you know, you've got this nice little air vent here, this little air duct piece, which is really cool. Nice little simple build. Love that, really cool. Obviously all the details you see up here are all stickers. I do have to apologise for some of my wonky sticker placements here. It's actually quite bad actually. I did have my applier. I have a sticker appliant thing that I use to help me with my stickers. I didn't have it this time, so some of them look a bit off, but you get the gist of things. The ATM sign to indicate there's an ATM in here. We have this nice little ice machine, which is really cool. Really like this ice machine. And if you know, it's got a nice little sticker here. I think every single thing on this is stickers, and there's a couple prints which I'll talk about as well. But nice little sticker here. Open it up, and it's actually got some pieces of ice on the floor there, which is really cool. Nice little ice machine. There's a little grate here which you can press in, which I will show you when I show you the interior. It's got a nice little play feature to it. The window designs are really awesome. The black looks really good too. Like, I really like the way the black looks. The window signs are really good. Window bits around here are so cool. You also got this little green and blue canopy style thing, which is really cool. Again, you've got the frozen food, fresh meat, soda juice, and you've got the sticker printings all over here to, you know, it's a deli, grocery. Really awesome. I love the little bit of footpath you have here, like a little sort of pavement bit, which is nice. Nice little step up into the sort of doorway bit. And we've got this nice little sign here as well for the deli, which if you I'll actually take it off here, because I can spin it around like that, and I hopefully should be able to unclip this. There we go. And I can show you like these new, like, I've not seen these before, but these nice little cool clip pieces, which you just slap onto the stickered deli sign, and then you just clip it on like that, and then there you go. You've got a nice little deli sign, and again you've got groceries, and you've got coffee, tea, and sandwiches written on the side there too. So yes, it's really. Oh, I've just accidentally pressed something. Whoops! I accidentally pressed the grate. But I will get back to the interior. But this is the exterior, and it looks really awesome. So now we're on to the exterior. No, interior. And I don't know if you really saw the play feature, but I think we'll just quickly start with the play feature. So if you push that grate in, this bit pops off. It usually falls off, but this little ATM falls off. I'll just quickly show this up close as well. It's a nice little ATM build, nice sticker for the ATM, and a nice insert card here with obviously the minifig thingy. And of course that works just by pushing the grate, and pushing the grate pushes this little red piece here, which pushes it out. And then you just stick this on using the studs on the wall. But yeah, so let's talk about the interior. So you've obviously got this lovely sort of cash register bit here, which is really cool. This is actually a print, the cash register, which is really nice. See if we can try and focus in there. There we go. Have this little game over sign sticker, which I'm not too sure why. Oh, just notches there. Sorry guys. I'm not too sure why it says that on there. I don't think it's an Aliens reference, because it's a Spider-Man set. The door on the angle is really nice, by the way. I forgot to mention that. And then if you look over here, you've got this nice shelving bit with a few different food items. You know, a nice little thing here. I think this is obviously a popcorn one, which is really cool. Really like this. It's a nice little added sort of shelving bit, which is cool. And obviously if you want to expand this, you can add more along, which I think is really nice. You have this nice little sticker here as well for the CCTV, which is a nice little indication thing there, and of course a nice little sticker of a special offer, Sunny Patty little donuts, which is cool, but I do kind of wish there was like a bagel reference, you know, considering the spot became the spot because of the bagels. And you've obviously, speaking of the spot, you've got these nice little spot portals where you can obviously, on these little superhero sort of jumper bits. You can stick somebody on there, put the ATM on this one, or put Miles on this one, or even have like a head poking on there, which would look a bit sinister, but knowing the references to the spot, you would know that this having a head on there wouldn't be completely off, because you know it's like he's poking his head through the spot that he's opened. And also just to kind of give a bit of reference to space wise that you have, obviously, because you know everyone's hands and fingers are different. You know, you can get into it nicely with your minifigs, and you have about 5 studs of walking space down there, but you can have somebody standing in there. You know, if you want to get yourself like a person working on tills, you can kind of display things on the interior if you're an interior displayer, but I'm an exterior displayer, so these guys will be on the outside. But it's still really nice to have interior, because I'm a sucker for a good interior too. Not too sure about this space here, but it's still cool. But one thing I definitely will say, if I bring this closer, as you can see, we have these studs. We've got a completely flat top, and then we've got these 2 studs on each side, which is what I'm saying about the indication of other Spider-Man sets, you know, being able to add upon this and build on top of this and stuff. I think Peter Parker's apartment could fit on this. I think you'd have to try and find a way to like modify it, because obviously you would need a way to get up to Peter Parker's door if you have it like that. There is also, as you can see, these Technic holes here and a Technic holes here, so you could probably add, you know, add things onto this as well, kind of like a sort of the whole modular kind of style thing. Obviously it's not modular because it's open back, but like you can kind of have it like a sort of your own little city, which of course me and my son are going to be doing. So if you want to see videos on that, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, because I will be doing more videos. I'll be doing videos kind of on doing like my own little sort of open back Lego city. So yeah, this definitely a good one, and if you have the money, definitely pick it up. We have it, the Spider-Man versus the Spot playset. Now, I will say first of all, sorry about the Sinister 2 decapitated heads in the front. I know it's a bit like what they flip, but I was going to say that there's actually a stud here which Ghost Spider has been sat on. I forgot to mention this. There's a stud, so you can kind of have one of your Spider-Men or women posed like that, which is really cool. But my overall thoughts for this set, I would probably say it's a really good one, and I think there's going to be a lot of cool expansions, a lot of cool sets coming out in the future, Spider-Verse or Spider-Man wise, that will be able to add to this and, you know, build upon it. I've got a couple of video ideas. I'm obviously building a Lego city with my son, which is an open back Lego city, so it's going to be like one street with a bunch of different buildings that have the open backs on them. So if you want to see more of those videos, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, because I'll be doing a couple of videos like that, basically discussing it and talking about it and stuff, because I wanted to do, if you remember, I mentioned in the video talking about the Spider-Man's, the new upcoming Marvel sets and stuff, I talked about the fact that I wanted to do like an affordable Lego city, show that's like streets, tracks, everything like that. So again, if you want to see those things, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. And yeah, I would definitely say that this is worth getting this set, because this set is really awesome and definitely a really good pickup, even for the price that it's at. So thank you guys for watching this. I'll speak to you guys in my next review. Goodbye.